All right, you're still live on A1 Radio 101.1 FM. Nyamishra Aquantunibia. Ghana money, Papa no. German burgers, Italian burger. Nyamishra Aquantunibia. Nyamishra Aquantunibia. Amsterdam, London, Canada. China, Belgium, America. Give me a buzzer. Let's go. You might have quite a music when you sit out and I'm when your time. Man, this is swimming us so your time. Your proper street is so clear and you're fine. Grant your moves, I'm signed to feel. Talking to some dogs. You might in a mugwa. I'm in Tiasu. I'm in shop going to Nibia. I'm in shop going to Nibia. Ghana money. German burgers. I'm in shop going to Nibia. Amsterdam, London, Canada. China. Plane tickets, baby, Rebecca. Peter White to do a befa. Yeah, I brought you out, yeah. Down chair up enough, no. So I can take it to my home for no. Yeah. All right, so we are in studio with Humu Hatia. She's touring. You know, there's something special about traveling. It exposes you. It gives you a different picture. Like you see things differently. You don't stop to react to everything because of what you have seen and experienced. So this lady in 2019 rode a bicycle from Accra to Tamale, and she did that over 6 days to raise funds for the construction of a 6-classroom block. If not a Humu, who else? It definitely has to be Humu. Amsterdam, London, Canada, China, Belgium, America. So we are live on A1radioonline.com. We are live on Facebook. Please go on Facebook and search for us. And don't forget to interact with our content. Let me cross over to her. I do not want to waste much of your time. I'm so eager to listen to her. I want to even know what actually led to her starting the riding of a bicycle back in 2009. Good morning to you, Humu.
Good morning, namesake and our listeners.
I'm so happy to have you, and I'm excited to know that a lady is doing this.
I know, I'm just a mad woman.
All right, so tell me, what's your inspiration? Why not open a restaurant somewhere? Why not, do something different? Why do you do what you do?
All right. So look, I'm interested in adventure. I've always been interested in geography for all these years, and I attended St. Mary's Secondary School in Polygon, Accra. And our geography teacher, Mrs. Osudako, taught us geography in a way that brought life to the subject, people, places, cultures. So I fell in love with that part of things, and I decided when I was growing up that I would see the world one day. So some 19 years ago, my first major adventure was I went by road from Accra to Marrakesh in Morocco. And how I did that was I boarded an STC, to Ouagadougou. Then from Ouagadougou, I went to Bamako. From Bamako, I went to Dakar. That's just how I went Mauritania until I got to Marrakesh. Now that adventure changed my life and opened my eyes to see that the world is not as terrible, chaotic, depressing as we would like, or we're kind of told it is. The world is beautiful. People are warm. Cultures, um, people are warm, and it's important to experience that. So that was my first major foray into adventure. So since then, I've been traveling around the world, and I've currently been to 90 countries on 5 continents.
90
And
countries.
Syria was country number 90. I was in Syria a year ago.
Mm. And how has that reshaped your experience?
Oh my goodness. So that experience, it's given me hope in humanity. Human beings are kind. Human beings have the same problems across board. So a person, whether they're in Canada or they're here in Ghana, in Bulga, we have the same issues. We just want a safe, secure place to live. We want good jobs. We want our children, our families to flourish. The human beings are the same everywhere. Human beings are also kind. And I'm not saying that there isn't, evil or bad things in the world, but for the majority of the time, human beings are kind. They would stop, pay attention. They would also help you. And I've also got to understand some deeper things, like why some countries are ahead of others, because there are some steps they take to ensure that they remain ahead.
Where are you from exactly?
So I'm half Dagomba,
Mm.
half Ewe. My father is Dagomba and my mother is Ewe.
Where did you grow up, and how did that influence who you are today?
So I grew up in Tamale, but I want to say this, that my parents are travelers. My parents were traveling in the 60s and 70s, and I was born in the late 70s. And so that culture of wanting to know how people in other parts of the world live was also instilled at home. And one thing that definitely shaped all of this is the fact that my parents were readers, and we were encouraged, heavily to read. When we were children, we were taken to the library, the Tamale library, to read all the time. So reading books like Gulliver's Travels, and travel related stories as a child also opened up world.
What are some of the challenges you encounter? And let me ask, how did you, visit all these countries? Was it by road? Was it by air at a point?
All right. So my favorite means of transport is road travel. I keep saying that if I have all the time in the world, I'll visit all the countries in the world by road. But you need a lot of time for that. And so what I tend to do is, assuming I'm visiting, let's say, a country in Europe, because it's a little bit away from Ghana, I would fly to, say, the United Kingdom, London, and then I would visit the neighboring countries by road. So that's how I've done it for all these years. And I would say out of the 90 countries I've visited, maybe 70% have been by road. Because this is an example. ECOWAS has 15 member states. ECOWAS has 15 member states. And I've visited 13 member ECOWAS states. And all these countries have been by road.
Which ones have you not visited yet?
And only Niger and Cape Verde. These are the only 2 countries I haven't been to.
Do you have plans?
I will, because my goal is to visit every country in the world. I definitely will.
I see. Interesting. So like I was asking what your challenges really are, because you can't tell me it's all been smooth. Definitely you've encountered one or two.
No, so I mean, I think that my craziest adventure was I was smuggled into Mauritania. And it's just because I was asked, currently, Ghanaians can visit Mauritania without a visa, but you have to fly into Mauritania. You can't go by road. And on that first adventure, I was determined to go by road, go through the desert and all of that. So when I got to Senegal, the border between Senegal and and Mauritania, I was turned back. I was told I couldn't cross. But then, like once at border towns, you always find people who can help you navigate the complexities of border crossings.
Mm,
So that's how I went into Mauritania.
mm.
But once I was in Mauritania, then I was fine because I'm allowed to be there.
When you say by road, is it by public
Yes,
transport?
by public transport because I don't drive
Mm,
when I'm on the road. No, I tend to want to be immersed in cultures and speak to people on the buses, bus stations.
mm,
There are many instances where I've, gone into the homes of strangers. I remember this in Guinea. I was on my way to northern Guinea, a place called Labe. But once we left, once we left the Conakry, no, yeah, Guinea Conakry, yes. Once we left Conakry, things didn't go according to plan. So I realized I couldn't go straight on. So there was a lady, we're on the same vehicle, and I just told her who I was. And sometimes I have to use sign language because apart from French that I speak a little bit, I can pass with the greetings, but I generally don't speak any other language. But yeah, I went into her home and she offered me a place to spend the night, and I did, and carried on the next day.
mm. Interesting. How do you fund this?
I mean, it's self-funded.
Mm,
So what I do is that my I live to travel. So whereas some people, and of course, these things are important, you need a house and you need all of these. I think my main focus is travel. So in terms of investing in, what
yeah.
I should be investing in, I don't. I mean,
Mm,
to be honest, I'll say on that side, I'm reckless. But it's also because I'm driven by what I do. I
mm,
think for me, my singular focus is to see as much of the world that I can. And that's why all the money I make in this world, everything that I have goes into traveling. So I'll give another
what do you?
example.
Okay.
I'll give another example.
Mm,
I have only maybe 3 clothes for funerals. That's an example.
mm,
Whilst people will want to be sewing, I just have 3.
mm,
I've had it maybe for the last few years, and I wear for every funeral.
mm.
Those either 1, 2, or 3, I think, or maybe there are 4. So that's how I save money. I save
What do you do?
I'm currently a consult. I just completed a project. I was a consultant for a donor funded project, which had to do with uh, micro SMEs, so MSMEs, and I was an access to finance consultant for that project.
Mm,
So we were supporting the enterprises to make sure they have good records and keep their books so they can access finance from banks. But my background is generally in journalism, storytelling, also finance.
mm. Where did you come from? How did you get to Bolga?
That's the $1,000,000 question. So I got to Bolga in a yellow,
Oh, wow.
all the way from Accra.
Who is the driver?
He's outside.
I'll join you.
Oh, you should, because the yellow is comfortable.
Yeah. Did they
Yes,
join?
that's
So
true.
all
so
four of you.
we're a team of 4 who are on an expedition to visit all the 16 regions
Regions.
in Ghana in a yellow.
How many have you visited so far?
Bolgatanga Upper East is the region number 7. So we started off in Greater Accra, moved to the Eastern region, then the Volta region, then the Oti region, then the Northern region, then the Northeast region, and now we're in Upper East.
How long do you intend to stay here?
For a few more days, definitely a few more days, because we haven't explored the region yet.
Okay.
We're going to see all that Upper East region, or at least we're going to try and see most of what Upper East region has to offer.
So usually what do? You get to the region and what next?
We get to a region, and the first place we tend to go to is the markets, because the market of a place gives you an insight into a city or town or community, what is sold, how the people are. So that's the first place we go. The next place we visit is a local, like a chop bar. A visit to a chop bar also gives you an insight into the foods, the people, and then we interact with others. Then we visit the tourist sites and also interact with chiefs, and we would also visit the Ghana tourism, the authorities,
Mm.
and sometimes we also visit whether it's the MCE, DCE, or the regional.
Of all the places you've mentioned, is the Choba I would like to go with.
The Choba. Oh yeah, I love food. It's something I enjoy doing.
All right, so listeners, we have this beautiful team in studio. Do you have a name for your team?
No, so it's the 60-day drive
Mm.
across Ghana on a tuk-tuk.
Okay,
That's a
Okay.
project.
60-day drive
Drive
across
across
Ghana
Ghana
on a tuk-tuk.
tuk-tuk.
Ah,
And I also want to say we're doing this for two main reasons.
okay.
You know, after visiting 90 countries in on 5 continents, I know without a shadow of doubt that Ghana is a beautiful country.
Mm.
Ghana is safe. Look at our climate. I mean, look at our climate. Look at our food. Look at our culture. Look at the vibe. Look at our music. I mean, look at our history. Ghana has all of that. The world must.
Someone
must
just
visit.
sent me a message that it's not a normal yellow. Is there anything special about you?
No, it's a normal, but I must say that
Mm.
this particular yellow is a little slightly bigger,
Okay.
just slightly bigger than the regular ones.
Okay.
And this one also has a roof rack because we're
Okay.
carrying.
It was specially
No,
made.
no.
Okay.
We purchased it from a dealer in Newtown in Accra. It was not specially made. We
Okay.
were,
So
were
we
looking-
have them in the system.
Yes,
like-
we do. Yes,
Mm,
we do. They're
mm.
sold in Accra.
Mm.
But since we started the journey, I haven't seen anyone with this kind. But it's a regular yellow without doors,
Mm.
small.
You have spare tires.
We do. We have spare tires. We have a toolbox.
Mm.
We also have jerry cans because we have a fuel sponsor, and some of the places, they are not there. So we do have jerry cans with our fuel
Mm.
in them.
Since you started your journey, has there been a time that you got somewhere and your yellow decided not to move?
Oh yes, Salaga. No, on
And
the
did it
road from
happen-
Salaga.
And did it happen at a place where you could run to the nearby mechanic, or it was do this all by yourself?
So it was more DIY,
Mm.
maybe for the first 20 minutes.
Mm.
What happened was the fan of the fan wasn't working, and so it was overheating,
Mm.
so we couldn't move. And thankfully, our driver is experienced. You know, he's been driving yellows for more than 10 years, and he also knows a bit about the mechanics of it. Once we realized that it was overheating, we got and we have a really small ice chest inside the yellow which
Mm.
has cold water.
Mm.
So we brought out all our cold water, and opened the water and poured it around it, pushed it, then it started. But
Mm.
then a few kilometers down the line, it stopped again. So
Mm.
we kept on repeating that until we got to the nearest community.
Mm. And it was worked on.
And it was worked on. That's right. And then once we arrived back in Tamale, the yellow had to go to the mechanic for one full day to make sure that they sorted out
Everything.
the fan problems.
Mm.
Yeah. And the second reason why we're doing this
I think I didn't get the first reason. You said the first reason was?
is to showcase Ghana's beauty, culture,
Okay.
natural resources, tourist attractions,
Okay.
diversity,
Okay.
climate, food, history to the world.
Wow.
That's the first reason. The second reason is we're raising funds for Savlugu School for the Deaf and Ashanti School for the Deaf. We are going to be the voice for the voiceless. We want to renovate their classrooms and dormitories. And in the case of Savlugu School for the Deaf, all deaf schools, have serious challenges. But Savlugu School for the Deaf has currently been invaded by bats. So the stench in the school is unbearable. And children as young as 4 years old are in boarding school. And they're in the same dormitory with bats, in the roofs. So this is what we want to raise funds to.
Is this the first time you are working with this team?
Yes, it's the first time we're working with
Okay.
the team, because in 2009, when I rode the bicycle from Accra to Tamale, it was myself and my coach. We were both cycling,
Mm.
and we had a support vehicle which carried all our equipment.
Mm. Looking back, would you have done something different from what you
Absolutely
had
not.
You didn't allow me
No, I
learn.
didn't allow you to finish. I think that if I'm ever asked would I have done anything different when it comes to this adventure, I would say the adventure should have been 300 days across Ghana on a tuk-tuk. Definitely not 60.
Okay.
Because Ghana is beautiful. There's so many communities that have positive stories that we couldn't spend as much time as we wanted to showcase. There are also many places we haven't been to because we couldn't spend that much time. So if I were to change anything about this adventure, it would move from 60 days across Ghana on a tuk-tuk to 300 days across Ghana on a.
How would you describe our roads? How safe are they?
Okay, so our roads, some are safe, and some are not. And road safety, the biggest challenge are the drivers. That's yeah. And some roads are quite treacherous because on some of the roads, for example, coming from Nalerugu, to Bolga, because the Tamale Bolga road is a pretty busy road. So I'll say from Tamale to Bolgatanga, the road is you have to be careful. Like any other road, you just have to be careful because on this particular road there are lots of big trucks, and because they're going to Burkina Faso. But some roads too, we're on it and we just see yellows because sometimes we don't use the main highways. We use different routes to also avoid being on the main
road.
roads.
And
Yes.
those roads, are they all tarred?
Oh,
Do you
no.
have potholes with
Oh,
those
no.
rains that have set in, the mud and all of that?
Classic example, going to Nakwandure a few days ago, when we started, it was cloudy. The weather forecasted rain, but I didn't think it would catch us on the road. It was raining ferociously. And the 30-kilometer road from Nalerugu to Nakwandure, the road that we use was not tarred. At the point, the water was really gushing, and we realized that it was in our best interest to park and just wait for the rains to stop before we carry on to Nakwanduri.
When did you start?
Today is the 28th day.
And you've done
This
seven.
is the seventh week. Actually,
So
no,
yeah, we didn't.
today, no, we started on the 17th of May.
Okay. And looking at the regions you've covered and what you are yet to do, you think that you're on schedule?
No, we're definitely not on schedule. We're behind schedule. Oh, we're really behind schedule because some of the regions ahead, Western region, that's pretty big. There are many places we have to move to. Ashanti region, that's also big.
So you're likely to do more than 60 days.
Yes, I think that's what it looks like. We're likely to do more.
So if someone is listening to us and has an interest and wants to one day explore the world like you do, what is that one thing the person should begin doing now?
A lot of times, people think that money is the main barrier to what I'm doing, something like this. And money is important because you need money to move around. But I would say the first thing you need is courage, because that's what I have. You need courage first before you actually need money. Because if I even throw a challenge now to our listeners and say, I want to offer maybe an amount to anyone who wants to visit. If you live in Bolga, I'll pay for you to go to Western North, but you do so by road. You would go and sleep in front of a mosque or in a church. You go and speak to people who would offer you food to eat for free. Not many people would take the challenge because somehow we've deceived ourselves that the area that we live in are the only safe places, and the next town or the next region, the next village is not safe. But that's not the case. So if you want to do something similar to what I'm doing, the first thing you need is courage. And I would even say Ouagadougou is just a stone throw away from here. So you can just save 1,000 cedis, go by road from Bolga to Wagga, and that 1,000 cedis would include your accommodation, your feeding for 2 or 3 nights, and also your sites for you to see, and your transportation. Because if traveling by road in public transport is the cheapest means of transport, unless you are riding a bicycle or you are using a yellow or your own motorbike. But otherwise, traveling by road, public transport, the cheapest travel. So you need to be courageous, because that's really what you need. You need to be able to speak to people, and that's what we do on this trip. With anyone we meet, we tell them what we're doing, and we ask them to support the journey, support by either raising funds to support the school or to offer us free food, free accommodation. And we're moving about with our tents. So even if we come to your house and you don't have space in your home, we just pitch our tents on your compound, and we use the washrooms and the bathroom.
How would you describe your team?
A bunch of mad people, just like me.
Oh, nice. I wish we could go on and on, but we don't have much time. I'm happy that I got to speak with you, and knowing that you are doing more than a day in the region means that we can get to talk to you again.
Absolutely.
And also we get to follow up on what you'll be doing in the region. Yes, so if you are listening to us and you are impressed or touched by what they are doing, I mean, not just loving the idea of traveling around, but the fact that they are thinking of raising funds to go and support a school for the deaf is something worthy of support. And please, let's try and support in every little way we can by doing so on this mobile number 0246 125 329 0246 125 329. The name that you will see is what?
PUH Foundation.
PUH Foundation
LBG.
PUH Foundation LBG. What does that mean?
Limited by guarantee. So once you register,
No, I mean the
non-profit,
PUH.
Princess Umu Hatia.
Okay, Princess Umu Hatia. So Princess Umu Hatia Foundation, PUH Foundation LBG. And the number once again is 0246 125 329. 0246 125 329. Please write it somewhere. Even if you don't have money now, you can contribute later.
And I would also want to say that we're throwing a challenge to Ghanaians. Even if you have 50 pesos, please support us with it.
Okay.
1 cedi, support us with this. Because if 1 million Ghanaians give 1 cedi each, we have 1 million cedis. So no amount is too small. Send us 1 cedi, 5 cedis, 2 cedis. We'll be grateful for your support.
And how would you describe the contributions so far?
So far, they're trickling in slowly but surely. But we know that people are observing what we're doing. Because when we started out, I think initially people were really skeptical as to whether we could do this. But 7 regions down the line, people are getting more convinced. So even on our social media channels, we see that there's more interest. That's correct, in numbers and in traffic, because people really know that we're doing this, and we're doing it to promote Ghana's beauty and diversity, and also to raise funds for Savlugu School for the Deaf and Ashanti School for the Deaf and Blind.
Can you share your social handles?
Yes, so it's the Globe-Trotting Princess across all social media handles. So Facebook, the Globe-Trotting Princess. TikTok, the Globe-Trotting Princess. So it's that's THE, and Globe-Trotting is one word, GLOBETROTTING. The Globe-Trotting Princess. But even if you just go on Google, and whether you type in my name or 60 days across Ghana on a tuk-tuk, you would definitely see, images and things like that, and you follow. So please follow us as well. Spread the word. And I really want to inspire a generation of darers, adventurers. Let your children see what we're doing as well. That would really help inspire them too.
I'll join you.
You should.
I would. And I mean it.
You should, because there's space for you. There's space for one person. So yes, we'll carry you along. Maybe we'll take you for about 100 kilometers. Then you find your way back.
Yes.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's fine. All right. So, listeners, this is where we end it on this. But definitely when I come back, I would share with you the numbers again and also their social handles so you can go give them a follow. They need the numbers and also spread the word. They are in the region. Let's show them what the Upper East region is made of. You know, we are peace-loving people. We are hospitable. We are just a bunch of people that are joyous. And so let them experience that before they leave this region. And maybe the Chobathi will sponsor that.
Yeah.
I will sponsor your experience in a choba. So choose whichever choba and I'll sponsor that.
And I also want to even add that we have had TZ and dry okra soup. And the TZ here is different from the TZ in Tamale and other parts.
Okay.
And this also goes to show that the fact that you've eaten TZ in one region doesn't mean it's the same way that the TZ is prepared.
Yeah.
So please, Ghanaians, let's travel. Let's visit other places. Let's experience other cultures. Let's eat the foods from other regions.
That's nice. All right. So like I said, I'll come back and I'll give you more details on that. But today is a political Tuesday and our politicians, or if you like, people from the various political parties are already in studio and we'll be talking to them very soon. But before then, just stay tuned in and enjoy this. I'll be right back.
Give me a buzzer. Let's go. Unyesika ojana mkwenya time manuzi susumina so tenya time the pra street is so tenya fine quantum some signs of you I don't know to be bro my ready Peace bonds are kuntum some dogs Juma yene mugwa Akaso trust ya mintas I mean sharp and to Nivia Sharp and to Nivia Yana money and Papa no Yeah my mother's Italian boy I mean sharp and to Nivia I mean sharp and to Nivia Amsterdam, London, Canada China, Belgium, America Yakwana baba Plane ticket to Rebecca Peter White to do a befa Share approach our dear What that's what told you Usuni mo dear no Down chair up and up no So can't take it to my home for no dear Can't to a moose and dance I can't to a moose and dance I can't to a moose and dance Emmanuel, Kakribia, I damas. Let's go. You might acquaint you, Musican. When you scout and I'm when your time, man, is this swimming so your time. The proper street is so you're fine. Grant you some signs of you. I don't know to be bro. My ready Peace bonds are kuntum some dogs. Juma yene mugwa Akaso trust ya mintas I mean sharp and to Nivia I mean sharp and to Nivia Yana money and Papa no Yeah my mother's Italian boy I mean sharp and to Nivia I mean sharp and to Nivia Amsterdam, London, Canada China, Belgium, America Yakwana baba Plane ticket to Rebecca Give me a buzzer. Let's go. You might acquaint you, Musican. When you scout out and I'm when your time, man, is this swimming so your time. The proper street is so you're fine. Grant you some signs of you. I don't know to be bro. My ready appointment. Peace bonds are kuntum some dogs. Juma yene mugwa Akaso trust ya mintas I mean sharp and to Nivia I mean sharp and to Nivia Yana money and Papa no Yeah my mother's Italian boy I mean sharp and to Nivia Malaysia, going to Libya, Amsterdam, London, Canada, China, Belgium, America. Yakwana Baba, plane ticket, baby Rebecca. Peter White to do a fat share, approach our dear. What that's what told you. Sunny mood, yeah, no. Or down chair up and up, no. So can't get him home for no. Yeah. Can't you move and dance, yo? I can't move and dance, yo. I can't move and dance, yo. Emmanuel, a cribia, Yadamasi. A cribia, Benjamasi. A cribia, Yatamasi. It's my dear me and you, Sumas, Emmanuel, a cribia, Yadamasi. Akribia menjimasi, akribia yatumasi. Ichuma dear me and you sumasi. Grant your Muslim sign of you. I want to people. My ready appointment. These bonds are going to win some doors. Ichuma in a mugwa. Okasa watrasi I'm in shock when to Nibia. I'm in shock when to Nibia. Ghana money, Papa no. German burgers, Italian burger. I'm in shock when to Nibia. I'm in shock when to Nibia. Amsterdam, London, Canada. China, Belgium, America. Give me a bus up. Let's go. You might have played to your music when you sit out and I'm when your time. Man, this is swimming us, say your time. The proper street is so your fine. Grant your Muslim science if you. I want to know to people. My ready appointment. These bonds are going to win some doors. You might in a mugwa. Okasa watrasi I'm in Tiasu. I'm in shock when to Nibia. I'm in shock when to Nibia. Ghana money, Papa no. German burgers, Italian burger. I'm in shock when to Nibia. I'm in shock when to Nibia. Amsterdam, London, Canada. China, Belgium.
101.1.
Okay.
Plane ticket, baby Rebecca. Peter White to do a fat share, approach our dear. What that's what told you. Sunny mood, yeah, no. Or down chair up and up, no. So can't get him home for no. Yeah. Can't you move and dance, yo? I can't move and dance, yo. I can't move and dance, yo. Emmanuel, Akribia, Yadamasi. Akribia, Benjamasi. Akribia, Yatamasi. Ichuma dear me and you sumasi. Emmanuel, Akribia, Yadamasi. Akribia, Benjamasi. Akribia, Yatamasi. Ichuma dear me and you sumasi.
101.1.
Let's go. You might have played to your music when you sit out and I'm when your time. Man, this is swimming us, say your time. The proper street is so your fine. Grant your Muslim signs if you. I want to know to people. My ready appointment. These ones are going to lose them doors. You my in a mugwa. I saw what I say, I'm in Tias. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Yana money, Papa. Yeah, my mother's Italian boy. I'm in shop going to Nivea.
101.1.
Amsterdam, London, Canada, I China, Belgium, America. Yakona Baba, plane ticket, baby Rebecca. Peter White to do a befa, share, approach our dear. What that's what told you. Sunny mood, yeah, no. Down chair up and up, no. So can't get him home for no. Yeah. I can't to a moose and lost. I can't to a moose and lost. Emmanuel, a cribia, I had a mass. A cribia, man,
101.1.
a cribia, I had a mass. Jimadia, me and you, Sumas, Emmanuel, a cribia, I had a mass. A cribia, man, Jimas. A cribia, I had a mass. Jimadia, me and you, Sumas. Can't to a moose and sign. What do you think, bro? My appointment. Give me a bus up. Let's go. You might acquaint your music and when you sit out and I'm wearing your time. Man, is this swimming us? Say your time. Your proper street is so clear. You're fine. Grant your moves, I'm silent. If you, what do you think, bro? My appointment. These ones are going to lose them doors. You might in a mugwa. I saw what I say, I'm in Tias. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Yana money, Papa. Yeah, my mother's Italian boy. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Amsterdam, London, Canada, I China, Belgium, America. Yakona Baba, plane ticket, baby Rebecca. Peter White to do a befa, share, approach our dear. What that's what told you. Sunny mood, yeah, no. Down chair up and up, no. So can't get him home for no. Yeah. Can't to a moose and dance, I can't to a moose and dance, I can't to a moose and dance. Emmanuel, a cribia, I had a mass. A cribia, man, Jimas. A cribia, I had a mass. Jimadia, me and you, Sumas. Emmanuel, a cribia, I had a mass. A cribia, man, Jimas. A cribia, I had a mass. Jimadia, me and you, Sumas. Grant your moves, I'm saying, what do you think, bro? My appointment. These ones are going to lose them doors. You might in a mugwa. I saw what I say, I'm in Tias. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Yana money, Papa. Yeah, my mother's Italian boy. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Amsterdam, London, Canada, I China, Belgium, America.
They're quite
Give me a bus up. Let's go. You might quiet here, what's it gonna when you see out and I'm when your time, man, is this swimming as of 10 your time. The proper street is so never find. Grant your moon, some signs left you. I want to know if you blow. My idea went these ones are going to move some doors. You might in a move out. I saw what I say, I'm in Tassie. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Ghana money and Papa. German burgers, Italian burger. I'm in shop going to Nivea. I'm in shop going to Nivea. Amsterdam, London, Canada. I China, Belgium, America. Yakwana, Baba. Plane ticket, baby, Rebecca. Peter White to do a better share, approach our idea. What that's what told you. Soon you move, dear. No, what down chair up and up. No, so can't take it home for no. Yeah, can't to move and dance. I can't to move and dance. I can't to move and dance. Emmanuel, Akribia, Yadamasi, Akribia, Benjamin. Akribia to Massy. You my dear me and you to Massy. Emmanuel, Akribia to Massy. Akribia, Benjamin. Akribia to Massy. You my dear me and you to Massy. Grant your moon some signs of you. What do you think, bro? My idea appointment.
All right, you're still live on A1 Radio 101.1 FM. We had a discussion with Humu Hatia, a Ghanaian adventurer. She has visited 90 countries on 5 continents, and she's using 60 days across Ghana on a tuk-tuk. This expedition is to showcase Ghana's beauty, diversity, rich culture, and history to the world. And they are also raising funds for the Savulgu School for the Deaf and the Ashanti School for the Deaf and Blind. So we want to thank you for staying tuned in. And this morning, we are going to have a very interesting discussion that has to do with 400 bags of fertilizer being to be distributed. Actually, this is supposed to boost food security. And the Honorable Agric Minister Eric Opoku is to distribute 400 bags of fertilizer. The 40,000, I beg your pardon, 40,000 bags of fertilizer. So on Tuesday, 16th June 2026, they will commence the distribution of the 40,000 bags of fertilizer to peasant farmers across the country, a major initiative that directly implements the NDC's Manifestos Food Ghana program by slashing inputs costs for smallholders to boost food security and secure the raw agricultural supply needed to power the proposed 24-hour agro-processing economy. And I'm wondering where it's going to start from, who are to benefit and all of that. But we'll be having all that discussion here in studio as we get to understand what this means for our peasant farmers. We have quite a number of them in the system. And so I'm really struggling to understand how the distribution is going to be done and whether all of them will benefit, even the timing of the distribution, whether it's the appropriate time for the distribution to begin or not. So we have in studio Alfred Awuni, who is the Bongo NDC youth organizer. And he's here to help us discuss this issue whilst we wait for someone to come in to represent the MPP. So let me cross over to him and welcome him. Good morning to you, Mr. Alfred.
Yeah,
Mr. Awuni.
Good morning, my dear.
How are you?
By the grace, I'm doing well.
How are the people of Bungo?
Oh, by the grace, they're doing well.
Did you come from Bungo this morning?
Actually, I didn't come from Bongo, but I
Okay.
was in Bongo yesterday. I live in Bolga,
Okay.
but I'm from a proud son of Bongo.
Yeah, part son of Bungo.
Yes, yes.
Do you have a land you farm on?
Oh yeah, we have a family land,
Okay.
peasants farming. So everybody within even Upper East. At
Okay.
least if you don't have anything at all, your backyard farming,
Yes.
you have to do something on that. And you
Okay.
see these days, because the rains are setting, everybody is
It's
bullocking and everybody's plowing and
Mm.
all that.
All right.
So we all at least have a way of doing our agriculture.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
And have you started proper? Some people have already planted, others are now plowing, others are even preparing to plow and all of that. Which stage of this are you?
All right. So okay, let me, because I think we are delving into
Yes.
the matter you have tabled for us
Yes.
this morning. So I use this opportunity to greet my party leadership from the branches through constituency to region. I want to say good morning to all of us for having a better week. I say a better week because if you glance through everywhere, everybody's busy plowing and to sow. Some are sowing, some started with around the Nabdam area. So it's a good week. I employ everybody to work hard
Mm.
and ensure that your economic activity is boosted to ensure progress and prosperity within your family and Mother Ghana as well. But before I go into the matter, you know that fuel prices have been dropped this morning.
I'm
coming.
We'll
I'm
get
coming.
there.
I'm
We'll
coming.
get
Yes,
there.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
We'll get there.
I'm coming.
Please.
Yes, I'm coming.
Please, let's not talk about
No problem.
fuel.
I'm just coming. I want to say something.
I asked you a
So
question.
that yes, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Please.
That's my style. I'm coming. Just give me a minute of that.
All right.
You see, and I took the pain
Mm.
and went through about 6 filling stations this
Okay.
morning
Okay.
to check whether they are compliant. I realized that it is only Zane around PWD
Okay.
that has reduced its price to in 14 cities thereabout. I don't know what the rest are doing, but you see, that attitude is not good for us. If they had increased it, some would have even increased their
Yes.
prices yesterday,
Yeah.
even last night. But the prices have been reduced, and you are still selling at the same price. I think it is not fine. So MPA, if you are listening to us this morning, that is your job. Please get to the stations. Let them do the right thing. It is not proper. This country is for all of us. Let's do the right thing so that all of us will benefit. Now, your issue. I think that, yes, whether the timing is right or not, for me, I stand positive. Because, like I said earlier in my intro, we are just beginning our farming season here. If you go to the southern sector, they have 2 seasons, the rainy season and the dry season. Both are meant for agricultural activities. And so some have started, application of fertilizer and insecticides have stages. Some you begin before you plow. When you want to use pesticides or when you want to even use fertilizer. Some, use the condem and then they mix it with the fertilizer, and then the fertilizer and then the chemical, the condem will kill the weeds before they then plow and then sow. Some also just plow, and then when the crop is about 2 weeks, 3 months, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 1 month, then they apply. You get what I'm saying? Some also wait when, for example, when they're about tasseling or when they're about producing, then they apply. So for me, the timing is not wrong.
Why have you started answering the issue of
Because
timing?
you asked me.
I am asking you which stage of
Yes.
the farming. I asked whether you have a farm.
Yes, I have.
And-
Are you asking my personal farming?
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's what I'm
you-
saying.
and
We are just. I said we are plowing.
You are plowing.
But I think we're
you
talking
haven't
about
you
the
haven't
topic-
planted yet.
No.
Not yet.
Next week.
Next week
my
you do
mothers
so.
and my aunties
But
will
you
start doing
mentioned that somewhere in the Nabdan area,
Yes,
Talinsi,
yes.
Nabdan, some of
have
them are
sown,
and
some
they are
have germinated.
and they're even weeding
Yes,
around it
yes,
and all of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's now we are going to start the conversation.
Okay, so you just wanted to know my general overview about the time. Why I didn't hear you that? So that is fair.
Yes.
And
So
around
yes.
Zara, where I'm also living,
Mm.
people are also plowing and all that.
All right.
So I don't have much land to cultivate. I
But
see
you have
those,
some
my
small.
neighbors
Okay.
also plowing.
Okay.
I wish I could have gotten a bigger land
Okay.
within my yard to plant.
Go
but
back to Bongo.
I'll do that anyway.
Okay. So 40,000 bags of fertilizer. That's a lot, right?
Yeah, it is for me.
But do you by any chance know the number of peasant farmers we have in the country?
Yes, I think that to be frank with you, I haven't taken that task. Know who are peasant farmers and who are to be the beneficiaries. But all that I know is that government through the Feed Ghana policy is trying to help peasant farmers.
So let me help you. We have about 4 million.
Yeah, maybe I don't know
Or
are they
even more.
registered or not registered. I don't know the data you are bringing.
So you are
across.
working with registered.
For me, I farm.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? I can even get a
you-
bowl
so
of.
you don't need
a bowl-
fertilizer?
No, I said I can get a bowl
Mm.
of fertilizer and apply my little farm, just my backyard.
Okay.
I get what I'm saying. So it is dependent on.
So majority of the people just need a bowl, not
I'm
a
not
bag.
saying that. I'm saying for me.
Mm.
I'm not saying that majority.
Mm.
So I think you listening to me well. I'm not saying majority of that. I'm saying for me.
So
And I have many of my colleagues
who also need a
who
bowl.
also need it. In fact, some of them who also need it. Some use the organic.
Mm.
I get what I'm saying. If you go, our yard where cow and sheep dung, are collected, and some prefer that.
Okay.
Some don't prefer these fertilizers. So it is dependent on who needs it.
So even if half of the people, the 4 million, use fertilizer.
That data, I don't know where you had that data. So I don't think that I would debate you on that data.
No, but even let's localize it in Bongo alone.
Yes.
You think that if we are going to share this 40,000
Yes.
bags of fertilizer, how many of that do you
Yes.
think
So
Bongo
for
will
me,
get?
I think it is inadequate.
Mm.
But I don't know whether that's why I have not, found out from whether they are going to do that in phases.
Mm.
But I've told you that in application of fertilizers, mostly they are done in phases. We have phase 1 and phase 2, the beginning and the ending, or the beginning and the middle. So I don't know what Agric Minister has budgeted for it. But I
Obviously,
know
it is the
himself a
first
farmer.
round,
Very
so
good.
some will come. But
Fair enough.
But even with that,
Yes.
like you said, in stages. So if you are to give the first phase, and during that time, people are supposed to apply and they don't get, and it gets to the second phase before they get, would it be of use to?
No, but why is it that they won't get? That's why I
Would
said
this be
earlier.
enough for all the farmers in the
that-
country?
No, certainly it can't be.
Mm.
Even if you bring 100 million bags,
Mm.
certainly it can't reach everybody.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm of the view that it must start from somewhere to somewhere. And I'm very happy you have said your checks that it is in phases. So this is a first phase. Definitely, I know maybe a second phase and then third phase may come. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying that even a policy also like this, sometimes you have to do what we call, should I say, there's a term you need to do feasibility studies. Get what I'm saying? You pilot it in phases, know whether it will work or not. You just don't start a policy or a program like this, and then you do, so much large scale, because you need to do it in bits. As you do that, then you look at the strengths and the weaknesses. So as you implement it alongside, you deal with the strengths and deal with the shortfalls. So I'm of the view that the Venerable Agric Minister he's a farmer himself. He understands the policy. And he is not doing that alone. He's doing that with Ministry of Food and Agriculture, MOFA. You get what I'm saying? So I know they have budgeted for this. They know what it is about. Ministry of MOFA hasn't come to say, or debunked, or to say that what they are doing is not right. Every data or every implementation stage is backed by MOFA, and they are the technocrats. So I'm of the view that the minister and government will do the right thing. Let's see whether this tranche that is coming will be issued transparently. Either two. In previous government, you saw MPP members criticizing themselves that they had to steal fertilizers, and they were accusing former MC Rex and Co. I got on this studio. So let's pray and ensure that these few, as you think, that are coming will be able to be transparently be distributed so that we don't shortchange the people. You can even bring in excess, but when you steal them like the MPP used to steal, the farmers will not benefit. But when you prudently share them, even if it is one bag for each farmer for the implementation stage, I don't think it is bad. Let's welcome it. Let's ensure that the right people receive these materials. Bear in mind, it's not only the fertilizer. There are drones that are also being deployed. Are you aware that there are drones? And the drones are also meant for identification of precision of application of the chemicals. So they will use the drone to check where the items are needed and where they are supposed to be applied and where maybe they are infested. So it is a start. Let's see how we can do. Let's embrace it for a start and see how we can do it together. At the end of the day, we are saying that we are also doing that and to measure to see how it will be successful or otherwise. So I'm of the view that let's all welcome it.
So you talk about it's not being enough, even if it is one bag each. But I'm sure you know that in the last farming season, a lot of farmers still have their produce locked up in stores, like in storage rooms. There hasn't been markets for these produce. This year, they've been encouraged to farm again because if they don't, then that will rather lead us into hunger because maybe what is there will not be enough to sustain us until the next farming season. Majority of the people have said that they will not be able to farm as much as they did in the previous season because they will need money to buy fertilizer. Now their produce are locked up. How are they going to get money to buy the fertilizer? So we're thinking that government will come in to support them with maybe more inputs, more support. This fertilizer is woefully inadequate.
I think you are introducing another chapter.
It's not another chapter.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yes, but another
it's
chapter.
tied.
Yes. So
because the essence of this what do you call it?
Fertilizer
Feed Ghana program.
Yes.
The World Bank AgriConnect, that this initiative focuses on boosting local yields, providing subsidized inputs like seeds, fertilizer, reducing post-harvest losses, and also integrating smallholder farmers into large agro-processing supply chain. So they have produced them. There hasn't been any proper mechanisms put in place for them to sell. These produce are there. We have schools that could have used the rice that are produced locally. We are buying food from outside to come and feed these schools.
No.
Yes, there are schools in the region here. We've had that discussion here. That's food. The food that were supplied to them, we're having, names of companies that are out of the country. They are not locally produced. Yes.
Since when?
I can, it's happening. If you want proof, maybe when we are done with the show, we can make calls.
Yes.
People have sat in this studio. Some of our colleagues have seen food supplied to their schools that are polished rice that are not locally produced. So we have farmers having their rice locked up in warehouses. Government has not been able to buy these rice or even show them how to sell them, or there hasn't been that enabling environment for them to sell their produce. The farming season has begun and they are expecting to have more support. Now the fertilizer that is coming is not adequate. It's not going to be adequate. We had farmers coming here to tell us that usually the fertilizer should come early enough so that you plan, because you decide the quantity or the number of acres to do based on your strengths. So you know that, okay, I can be able to get this number of fertilizer. I can be able to, employ this number of people to come and help me on the farm before you even decide on what. But if the fertilizer comes this late, you're already done plowing, some are already done sowing. How does that help with your preparation?
So that I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, that you are now introducing different chapters.
They are all
Like I'm saying, so
interlinked.
for now, this distribution is meant for peasant farmers. I know those food that you are talking about were cultivated by people who, did commercial farming.
Oh, we have.
Listen. But myself and you, we only produce to feed.
I'm telling you that even
Yes.
they produce to feed.
Yes.
We have people that have 7 bags, 10
and they want to
bags,
sell them, and
and
they want
they've
government
not
to go
been
and buy that one.
and they've not been
Okay,
able to sell.
For your knowledge.
And that's because
For your
those who have more bags have not been able to sell. It becomes difficult for them because then they can reduce
I'm
theirs.
difficult understanding you this morning.
Please,
I am
you
saying,
have to.
yes, I'm difficult. I'm getting the difficult understanding you this morning. I'm saying that
Okay,
in farming, we have 2 major types of farming.
I know.
We have what you and I will produce to feed our families.
Yes,
When there are excesses, there will not be more than 2-3 bowls for you to go and sell.
it's not true.
And there are, please, then you are not practicing.
Two, 3 bowls.
Yeah, to go and sell, because you have to eat it
But
all year
do
round.
you know that
So
these
listen to me.
farmers?
So listen to me. You just
before
you are the moderator. You just listen to me.
Okay, let me
explain.
listen to
Else
you.
It looks like you are now talking more than
Okay.
me. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that there are 2 types of farming.
Okay.
One is meant for farming to just feed the family. You farm it on a very small scale of land just to feed your family, and you use that one to feed all year round. If you go to my household now, I even have to buy food for them. Meanwhile, they farmed. There's no food in their stock. You get what I'm saying? So I'm finding it difficult to say that people who farmed, small scale are still having food to go and sell. That notwithstanding, I know that the commercial farmers, they bother. They even have an association that they have cultivated. They go to Yakaba, they go to Fumbisi, and then they farm a very large scale. And they farm to supply for farmers. And government has released funds. Government released funds in 2025 for them to be bought and supplied to hospitals, supplied to schools. Government has already also released about 200 million Ghana cedis in 2026 for the purchases of all these items. So I am saying that, look, government has through NAFCO and buffer stock. Government is doing that. So it is, yes, I don't know, and I cannot go to verify from that very school that bought food from external source. But what I know is that government has released funds through buffer stock, NAFCO, to buy food and supply to the senior high schools. Probably, I don't know. It could be that maybe at the time of them buying this alleged school you are talking about, probably it is because maybe it could be that
it was supplied to them.
maybe there was a shortage in the system. That's why they
shortage.
probably. But I'm not there. I'm saying that for me, I shouldn't have even been speaking to this because I don't have that facts. All I know as a party communicator and a government communicator is that government has released funds. You can check. This one is everywhere.
And I'm not disputing
Yes,
that.
and government has bought food to supply the schools. I think the headmasters are listening to me.
Yes.
So what we are here discussing this morning is that government, through food security, is offering to distribute drones and fertilizers for small farmer holders.
Yes.
So that they will begin with this season. And thank God, our territory, we are yet beginning, so that we can use that one to also increase our yield. Look, it is not whether some food are left. I don't know. Because hitherto, the association of the farmers used to complain. More than 3 months now, I haven't heard them complain that they receive food in their buffers and they don't have people to buy them. By now, we would have heard them. But they haven't come to say that. So it is your imagination that you are claiming. It's suspicion.
I'm not suspecting, and I'm not
because they have an association.
Yes.
So I expect official communication from them before I will deal with that.
Okay.
But if you are saying that, you are speculating.
I'm not speculating. I'm not speculating at all.
So who and who? When did they issue that
I want to
statement?
give you a specific date that We didn't speculate. They were in studio.
Mhm.
We had interview
From where?
from where? From here.
Mhm.
In Bolga here. I hosted them just 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
You understand?
let
So,
me
so I
also
want to
tell you-
give you. So that's what I'm saying that
Yes.
even the peasant farmers you are talking about,
Yes.
it is not always the case
Mhm.
that they farm and only feed, and even before the year ends, they end.
Mhm.
You and I know in Bongo, in Winkongo, in Sumbrung, in whatever, that when they farm,
Mhm.
they don't only stir the teaser to eat.
Mhm.
There are times that they will bring some of the maize and the millet to the market to sell and to use that to buy ingredients to go and prepare the teasers.
Okay, so
You
is that what
understand?
you're talking about? That those
So-
people who are
so-
farming
so-
and feed
Yes.
are still
So-
having food in stock that they don't get people to buy?
Oh, but
that what you mean?
if the market price is not good,
Oh.
and they even bring it, how much are they going to be? How much are they going to sell it?
My dear, you and I.
Mm.
Do you understand food security?
What is food security? You should
No,
be
do
telling
you
me.
understand food security?
No, so you tell me what food security
Yes, what I
is.
know is that,
Mm,
per what you are saying,
mm,
you want to say that, yes, because farmers are farming,
yes.
Food should be expensive
No.
for them. No, that's what it's about, demand and supply.
So let me make it clear to you
It's a
before you
demand and supply
continue.
here.
Let me
But
make
for
it.
me,
let me make it clear.
I am of the view that
I
let
beg
me land,
you.
Let me land.
You will land.
For me, I am of the view that it is good that food is enough, food is abundant.
That's
If you
all.
go to the market, I know that prices of inputs
Mm,
have relatively been cheaper than it used to be.
okay, that's
you get
true.
what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it is compensatory. You go to the market, you buy inputs cheaper.
Mm,
You produce the food. People who go to buy the food, they also buy it cheaper.
yes.
You don't buy the inputs higher to go and produce it such that they will be. So for me,
So
We
you're
have
not
to-
speaking so different from what I'm saying. You are
Yes.
just not getting me.
Okay,
Listen to me.
okay.
I'm saying that in farming,
Yes.
whether you are a peasant farmer or you are into commercial farming, you prepare the farming just like any other thing you do. Before the farming season begins, you need to prepare. You need to know that I have a backyard farm. The backyard farm we are talking about, even these peasant farmers, some of them have large farms that they do. Okay, they don't produce so much to like the Yagba you gave us an example, but we have people in just Calbion here that go to the Calbion forest to farm and they do acres.
That's large scale farming.
No, I'm making the point. They do acres. So if I have 4 plots of land and I'm farming it, it's large scale farming.
No.
If I have 4, that's 1 acre. 4 plots of land is 1 acre.
But that one is not much. That you say it is.
So you don't plan.
Stop.
The 4 plots of destiny, 1 bag of fertilizer will not suffice.
Okay,
you know
roundly,
that.
roundly, what do you want to say? Roundly.
So what I'm trying to say is that
Yes.
the timing of the fertilizer, and that's what I want you to speak to.
Okay.
Do you think that shouldn't these fertilizers always come earlier than they do for the farmers to plan well, to be able to know what they can do, since it is coming to actually, like you are saying, to help these peasant farmers who do not have so much? Shouldn't it always come earlier than it comes?
Okay. I think I answered this earlier. I said that for me, sitting here,
Mm.
I think it is the right time because some are yet plowing, some have not yet sown, some have sown. And I told you that.
Is it
I
for
told
the
you-
Upper East alone?
No, so did you hear me well? Did you hear me well? I said
Mm.
for me sitting here, I think if you hear me well, you understand me. It's like you are not getting me. So I don't know how to speak for you to get me. I'm saying that sitting here,
Mm.
I am of the view that it is timeless because some are plowing, some are yet to plow, and then some have just sown. And then the application of the fertilizers have stages. And I told you earlier that some use it to mix with the chemicals and then spray so that they tilt the land, they plow it together and then sow. Some also wait after the crops have germinated to a certain stage, then they apply. Some also wait till the latter stage where if it's a maize or where if it's a millet, the tasseling stage, then they apply. So there are stages for which they do the application. So for me, it is okay. And I'm also saying that those who are the southern sector, we have 2 types of seasons. We have the rainy season and then we have the dry season. Both are farming seasons. Some are yet to plow for the dry season. I've lived there for long. My parents currently live there. So I know the terrain there. Some are yet plowing, some are yet farming. before they can plow, before they sow. For the
And
second
where are
season.
you talking about?
Techiman, Sunyani, all. That's where the farming is. So, in all, the fertilizers distribution now is good. It's fine. You get what I'm saying? So there's no problem with that. So I don't know how you want me to say again. Because I'm saying that
To
those
be
are the
good.
southern, yes,
Mm.
those are the southern. Some are yet clearing the land for their dry farming seasons. Okay. So when the fertilizers are received now, it is timeous. Those who also sowed for the rainy season, some of the crops are tasseling. So when they are applying them this time, it can also be good there. So the timing is fine. And so it is the quantity you talked about. And I'm saying that it is the implementation stage.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So we have something we call piloting in project management. When you want to, implement a policy or a project or a program, you pilot it first. And then in the piloting stage, you identify the loopholes and then the strengths. You just don't, if you want to do a business, do you just, if you have 100,000 Ghana cedis, do you go and just put it there? That would be a poor business starter. You start it small and pilot it and know whether how you are starting it. There are.
It depends on the type of
business. That's what I'm also telling you that this is government policy.
Mm.
Is that clear? And it is part of the critical programs and policies implementation. That
Okay.
you do the piloting.
Mm.
As you do the piloting, you start with a FIWA and then you look at how it will grow and how the challenges. So as you move progressively, you then correct the mistakes, but you don't just do everything at the start.
Okay.
When you do that,
let's look at
you will not have a
something.
very good
We have
implementation.
16 regions
Mhm.
in Ghana.
Yes.
And this
I think you understand what I've said.
Oh, why not?
Okay.
I mean, I understand basic
All right.
English.
All right. Okay.
So we have 16 regions,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And we have 40,000
Mhm.
fertilizer,
Mhm.
bags of fertilizer.
Mhm.
So if we are dividing it, and it's supposed to be the whole
Around
of Ghana.
150 something.
Say again. Yeah. So that's about 2,500.
For each district.
Yes.
Okay.
No, for each region.
Each region.
2,500.
Okay.
Okay. So 2,500. And in the Upper East region, we have
15.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So 2,500
Okay.
by, sorry,
2,500 by 15.
by
isn't it?
15.
Mhm.
How much are we supposed to get?
Now,
What
check-
is
you
my
are-
cal-
you are-
what
you
is
are-
what is my
you are- you
calculator
are doing the
doing?
calculation.
Divide 2,500
because
by 15 for
all
me.
these your analysis, I'm not getting
One
166 bucks.
166
Where's
bucks
160 bucks? It's enough
for Bongo
for
district.
small scale farmers.
Yama
For- no, that's what I'm saying that. But- fertilizer low. Let's make sure that let's make sure. If it can be distributed transparently,
Okay.
such that this number of bags will go, and let's say each zone is even getting, let's say 50 bags in Bongo.
How many zones do you
We
have?
have 10.
Okay.
Each zone is getting
50.
even 50 or 40 bags. For the
10
start, it's
Okay.
good. I told you that is a policy.
Okay.
And these are phases.
Mm.
So this is the first phase. You even admitted this is the first phase.
So
Second phase will come.
so 50,
Other phases will come. So
50,
it doesn't.
50 by zone, you have 10
So that's what I'm
zones in
saying that
Bongo. So if you have 50, you are expecting to get 500 bags in Bongo.
You are not getting the whole thing.
I get you.
You are being negatively propagandist. Okay, I'm saying that
Okay.
this is a start,
Mm.
and these are phases.
Okay.
So this is phase 1, which you admitted.
Mm.
Phase 1, they have gotten this. Phase 2 will come. Phase 3 will come. You get what I'm saying? So you wait till the end of the season, and let's come here for us to do this. But for me, this is the start. You get what I'm saying? This is the start. And I've told you, it's not everybody that even uses that. Last year, when we were distributing, I was part of those who were distributing the fertilizers. Some didn't want it. Okay? Some still have fertilizers, which they picked, but they didn't use it. I get what I'm saying. I'm speaking on authority. I get what I'm
Some
saying?
didn't
Yes,
want it.
yes, some didn't want it.
And
Some
for
are
all
of the
those
belief
that
that-
wanted, they
Some
all
are-
got.
See, I don't know. Whatever Fanako. Whatever Fan.
Mane
I get
Fafana.
Very good. Some are of the belief that that's fertilizer is a chemical. I get what I'm saying. So some don't apply it. Some want to use the organic. And some want it that way.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So let's not, debate this and let
So
it look
so
as if,
so let me
as if
get something
everybody
right.
wants, every
So-
household wants a fertilizer.
So for
No.
the people, some didn't want, but others wanted.
Yes.
So for all those that wanted, everybody got.
So that's what I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying that.
Mm.
Even if you bring 100 million bucks, not everybody will get. My point is that, if you hear me well, my point is that let's start with this as a piloting process. And let's deal with this. And let's make sure that every bag gets to the one that needs it. And let's see how the second phase will come and how we'll deal with that. You can even bring million bags, but if you steal them like the NPP used to steal, nobody will buy. You hear that they have brought 10,000 bags, but they have stolen them.
The
They
NPP
don't get
used
to the
to
people.
steal.
Oh, yes. And I gave you evidence that they came and sat here and accused a certain DCE, MCE of stealing them across Burkina. They themselves here. If you Google, you get them. This open information. You get all. They were stealing them, giving it to Burkina people. They were not giving to the farmers. Let us make sure that these farmers,
you are alone. You are alone here. So
you know
you
something?
can-
No. But I'm speaking to the general public. Why didn't they come? Look, when we won power in 2020, when we took over 2025 January, I was part of those who went and locked the offices. They had stocked them. They wanted to steal. Look, immediately after the election, they brought articulated trucks, the dry spill fertilizers. They brought them. They said they were to transit them through Burkina Faso thereby and go and sell it to people. We had to go and look. Some were found in parliamentary candidates' rooms. We have to go and pick them. We had to go first and pick them, collect them, and distributed them to the farmers.
Mm.
So I'm saying that this is not what is supposed to happen. 40,000 bags are coming. Now they are going to be given to the smaller holding farmers, small farmers, those who want it. Let us know the people who want it and let's give it to them. I'm saying that some even don't need more than a bag. Some don't need it more than a bag.
And not these days. You are a farmer.
Some don't even apply. Me.
You are, see.
I don't see. Some don't apply it.
Mm.
You see, some are of the view that because our land tilling system, the same land every year. People think that when you even apply something, when you apply on the same land, but
Yes.
so la part by yeah. The beer to complain la poor me.
So
Then we don't know what the second batch will do.
So if 166 bags comes to
Bongo.
Bongo,
Yes.
how do you expect the
When we
distribution
get there,
to be
with
done?
the help of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Mofa people, we know how to distribute them. That is not a big problem. You get what I'm saying?
So if I'm
Who have
in
you got
Bongo,
one
if I'm a peasant farmer in Bongo, I should be
Yes.
expecting
It will
some
go to,
bags of fertilizer
Yes, you
or a
get-
bowl of fertilizer.
that one. I'm saying that the technocrats there will help us do that.
So
You get what I'm
party
saying?
members will not
Why will party
take,
members?
take it and
You
leave.
keep on shifting the
So we
goalpost.
should monitor to make sure that
That's your work. Good.
party member it doesn't
Good.
go to
In
party
fact,
members.
this is the best word we have used this morning. This is the best word we have used. So let's monitor and see those who complain and see those who will not get and see those who will get. Then we take it from there. But from now, it is, excuse my word, pre-ejaculation. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Let's wait. That's why I told you that in policy planning and implementation, they have stages. And distribution of fertilizers too, they have batches. Yes, this is the first one coming. There will be subsequent ones to be distributed. So let these ones get to the people and let's know how we can deal with them. I get what I'm saying? And let's
Okay.
see what the next ones. I get what I'm saying? That's this all that I said. So
How would
how
you describe your government and the performance of the Ministry of Agriculture in the area of food security?
Oh, they have
Because
done well.
they have done well.
have
So
done- for
food
me-
security has a number of pillars.
For
We
me.
have the productive aspects, the production of crops. We have livestock. We have soil health. We have well-managed water, functioning markets, and diversified food systems. So, in the area of crop production, there's the production and there's the sale aspect. You've done well.
Oh yeah, me, I know. For me, if you go to the market,
A bowl of maize is
no, you're
10
talking about
cedis.
livestock, isn't it?
Yes.
If you have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, you get a sizable cow. If you have 1,000 Ghana cedis, 800 Ghana cedis, sometimes even 700 Ghana cedis, you can get a good sheep. If you have 600, 500, so averagely it's fine. Consumption is good.
Yeah.
The rarer is also picking money. If you come to seeds, okay, like millet and other things, me, I buy a lot. So for me, I buy a bowl, 23 Ghana cedis, 25 Ghana cedis. Is it not good for you? Is it not good for you and your family? That's what I'm talking about. So food is abundant.
But the
inputs are also cheaper relatively. You get what I'm saying? So there is room for us to breathe. I get what? There's no food inflation. And everything is fine. As you go to buy wache at Wisdom, and with 15 cedis, you can buy your wele, your wache, egg, and you eat and satisfy. It's not better than going to buy.
I'm sure the
using 50
Wisdom
cedis.
woman has been giving you wache.
No, I'm just using her as an example. You get what I'm saying? So it is fine. These days, everybody can go to market. Your husband, when the husband gives you money and you go to the market, you're okay. He doesn't complain like you used to complain. So this is what you and I should be talking about. That yes, we know farmers, some of them will have to, those who invest so much, spend so much, and want return. And sometimes they want abnormal profit. But at least if you're able to break even, that's fine. You get what I'm saying? You're able to, that's what I'm saying. It's about inputs and then outputs. So if the inputs are relatively cheaper, then it must reflect in the productivity and the output. So that the output, you go and buy. Now rice, those days, a bag of rice, I bought a bag of rice almost 1,000 plus. Now if you have a 250, 300, roughly, you get a bag of rice. Are you not happy? You don't want this. You want it to be increased. Hey, don't speak like
we are not saying we want it to increase.
But the way,
we are saying that
I'm deducing.
Because you see, for the food to be in the market,
Yes.
for you to always go and get it,
Yes.
somebody has to farm it.
Yeah,
Somebody has
and
to.
the farmers, that's what I'm saying. That
Somebody has to cultivate
there
it.
are avenues. That's what I'm saying. That
And I'm surprised you are saying
avenues.
that you've not heard
I heard that
in
Look,
recent
I'm
times
also
that
saying
farmers are saying that they still
I'm
have.
also saying that government has released money, and government has bought food for them to be supplied to various schools and hospitals for usage. You get what I'm saying? Probably, you see, like I'm saying, individual differences. Government may come with a certain price. You, the producer, will say, maybe I don't want it. I want to wait. Probably next 3 months, it will be increased. So I'll sell it and get more and get abnormal profit. Somebody will say, oh, if I can even get government is buying 400 cedis a bag, and I can even get 50 Ghana cedis or 100 Ghana cedis as my profit, it's better. The person will sell it. So it's individual differences. So I don't see it as a problem. But all that I'm telling you is that government has made an effort to buying the food from the farmers and to be giving or to be supplying them those who need them. Those were the days you hear that senior high schools, there are no food to feed them. Do you hear that again? Have you heard that there's any senior high school headmaster or a student has come to demonstrate because there's no food? Under the MPP, that was their mantra every day. Food, maggots, poisonous foods. That was what they were doing. I get what I'm saying. So if you ask me to rate,
What do you mean by poisonous food?
Oh, but yes, if you go and infested, were you not in this country? Why are you not following what was happening in this country?
That they were feeding them with poisonous
well,
food.
yes. Maggot infested food, are they not poisonous? Are you hearing this from me the first time? Is that what you want to tell me this morning and your listeners? That you didn't hear what was going on? Have you heard that again? So you are asking me about my ratings. both agriculture, seeds, and then livestock. It's fine. We thank God we haven't had anything called anthrax that used to, kill our livestock.
The MPP brought anthrax.
No, I'm not saying that. Maybe if you want to say that, you can say that. If you want to say that, I haven't said that. But there was a time. Look, you were banned from buying meat here.
Because the MPP was in
I'm
power.
not. That time was their time. I'm not saying that they brought it anyway, but it was their time that you. And that was the first time I heard this ever I was born, that you cannot go and buy meat in Bolga market.
But
You
it
cannot
wasn't
buy
because
meat
they
in
were
Bongo
in
market.
power.
I'm not saying that because they were in market. I'm saying that this is a disease, and there are ways of preventing them. I don't know how.
So they didn't prevent.
I'm not saying that. I haven't said that. But I said when I was, but that was my first time of hearing that.
During the MPP era.
Yes, that time meat was, you can't go and buy meat. You can't go to livestock market and buy any animal. That was the first time I got this information. But I'm not saying that they brought it. It is something that has come. Disease control and the veterinary officers will know what happened. I get what I'm saying. So you are asking me, you are rating me in agriculture. No, I'm not an agriculturist. But I have fair idea.
No, I'm not. I'm your government.
Yes,
what your government has done.
That's what I'm also telling you, that things are fine. Inputs are available, fertilizers are available.
So
they are cheaper.
One
pesticides are available. They are cheaper.
It is one thing it being cheaper, and another thing having the money to buy it.
But there's no way.
So one thing.
Yes.
That has also come and is affecting or influencing how farming is done is the issue of climate change. It's the reason why we sit in the same region and say that there are some people in Nabdan who are weeding, and we say that some people within a particular area are planting, some people are plowing, others are yet to plow. The uncertainty. I will not say it is your era that climate change has. You are smiling. I'm sure you are waiting to say, am I trying to say it's your era? But what I'm trying to say is that education.
Yes.
Okay, how well is it happening? Do you see that people information is available to people to know that, okay, so in this season, we're expecting to have more rainfall, and that is not solely the work of government, but government agencies. How are you, as a government, pressing these agencies to make readily available some of this information? Because we have people in the meteorological departments that would be able to assess and know what to do and what not to do. Is it an area of interest to you as you work towards food security and all of that? Because it plays a part.
Personally, I think we are now delving into certain level of conversation. And look, I have a very dichotomous mind about that. And personally, I have ever said this, that our attitude, especially as Upper Easterners, is causing some of these problems. Look, the rain didn't start. If you have observed, those days around March, we used to sow. By June, we used to cultivate millet, the first early millet. Look, the rain, when did it start? It started around March. There was rains. You get what I'm saying? Why were our people relaxing? This matter is a matter, for me, I have discussed it somewhere. If we had prioritized that the first rains we sow, the small subsequent rains will let the crops grow. But our attitude is that, well, if I don't farm, somebody will say that near erase. We are everybody's looking at everybody. But if I farm early, bears will go and eat them, or animals will go and spoil them. So there was a time I was suggesting to somebody that, can't we have something like Kwanaba? Maybe the traditional leaders, can they set up some
an institution
chiefs to be looking into agriculture, and that immediately the rain starts, like the first rains, they order the community members, please, it is time, everybody should arrest his or her goats or a sheep, a cow, detain them for us to start plowing. Mostly you ask them why are rains falling and you are not farming. Look, these people, those who have animals, they don't want to farm.
Mm.
And when I go up, I get up early to go and farm, they will allow animals to come and do what? To come and eat them. So if we're able to tame the animals, they could do that. So I think that's another conversation. The rains didn't start today, but now, the rains should have gotten to our waist size. The millets should have been getting to our millets. But our attitude, it will rain, we'll keep quiet. Ask even people are weeding. Ask how many people are weeding. I can say about 60% haven't started. Meanwhile, everybody's weeding. So this is a very good call. I like this. And this shouldn't be political. Look, the traditional leaders, if they are hearing, one thing you can do, and then the MOFA, one thing you can also tell them that, yes, already you know the rainfall patterns. This is the rainy season. This is time for cropping. Immediately the rain drops 2-3 times and the grounds are wet for you to plow. You plow and you start early. Immediately you sow and then the crops germinate. They don't die. But subsequently you get small results, you get dew, you get all that. But we keep quiet and sit down and relax, and the rains will come and pour, and then you sow late. When you sow late, you crop late. So this one is also another chapter that I think that you should invite stakeholders, especially those into agric, and then the farmers, and then traditional leaders. I think they need to sit at a table and discuss this. This matter is dear to my heart. It's dear to my heart because you don't need to wait till the rains rain into 3-4 months before you start to sow. So I think it's a good call. You can start it like we have just started. Let's call the chiefs. Why is it that when it starts raining, we don't make effort to start early cropping? Why? Let's find out the reasons why it is so. Well, my personal reason I found is that they say when some of them have the will to sow early, but others don't want. So we are all neighbors. This is my land. If I start early and you are not starting and you have livestock, definitely you allow your livestock to come and destroy my crops. And so if there's a system that is put in place such that immediately it rains, all of us, there should be an instruction. Everybody, let's go and rain. Let's tame our animals. Let's go and rain. I think that will help. So that if you have a goat or you have a sheep, you don't allow you to go and eat somebody's millet or somebody's crop. And you also direct and enforce that people sow at the right time so that we'll get right yield. If you don't do this, look, we will continue. You see, it's drifting. It's drifting. Now we are in June. And some haven't sown. Those days, by June, we used to harvest Nara. By June. Now it's drifting. It got to April. Some people used to, sow. But from April, June. Even June is getting to July. By July, some will not even sow.
Would you say that people are losing interest in farming?
I'm not. For me, I may think so. I may also think otherwise.
Maybe because our lands have degraded.
It could be part, but it could also be part.
And you people are bringing us fertilizer.
Like I'm saying,
to further degrade.
I'm saying the issue of Galamsey has come to take the interest of our boys and then our ladies on farming. It's not like, I get what I'm saying. The issue of those that used to be Kayaye and used to be labor during the go and then labor. But these days, every home you go, you find a Galamsey there. And they prefer doing the Galamsey than the old lady, the old man who don't have strength to farm. So that is also another aspect. So the issue is multifaceted. There are so many issues. It's not that they have lost it, where they think they're quick money. You get what I'm saying? So if I think that I can go and get my quick money and come, why will I waste my time, farming to feed my family? So that's the issue. So let's approach this. My point is that even if you think that the Galamsey is better, you can hire labor for them to farm. You can hire labor. The money you get from Galamsey, use it and then get bullocks for them to come and plow, get people to come and sow for your old men and your old ladies. Are you getting me? So the issue is crossed. So let's see how we can all deal it together. Today you are making me speak like I'm a technocrat. I want to speak and then lambaste the MPP small for them not coming, but you are craftily shifting the conversation.
No,
from me.
agric is an area of
Yeah,
interest,
all of us.
and because you are alone,
Yes,
I just feel that if I allow
but
you,
why haven't they come?
they will. They will next time.
They, that has been the attitude, though. They don't go. They don't go.
They
to
will
morning
come
shows
next time.
because they have nothing to say.
Yes. And I know that if I want to allow you, I mean, who is here to challenge you?
No. But the
And
listeners are there.
if I speak more to
No, the listeners are there.
and if I speak more to, it will look like I am having.
No. But you can do that. But do
Yes.
that genuinely.
No, but I've been genuine, haven't I?
No, I'm not saying you're not genuine, but I'm saying do that genuinely anyway.
Well, so let us touch a little on this. The Upper East region is to mobilize 8.6 billion investments through the Pearl Initiative. A paper confidence or an empirical policy. I'm sure you are aware of the Pearl.
Yes, I think so.
We are trying to put together a blueprint that would structure our direction as far as development is concerned. First of all, what do you make of the idea of even wanting to have a blueprint that will guide us as a region?
I think you cannot develop as an institution, as a state, or as a region without a blueprint, without a plan. Even as a human being, in your family, your household, you cannot progress without a plan. Okay, so you need to have a plan structured such that you follow your plan very well. That makes you a good developer. That makes you a successful person. Every successful person has a plan. Okay, so I think that it is right. This conversation has been discussed here. Because myself, one MPP guy and Mutawakilu, we ever discussed this about 2-3 months ago. And I said, I think it is a good plan. But they were trying to ask that Prof. Avia, when he was a minister, had a plan.
Yeah.
What was happening? I said, oh, I know the minister will do that because I know how he is somebody who knows he's milled. He understands the dynamics of the region, so he will do it. Lo and behold, it has happened. So for me, it's a good initiative. As a district, a region, we need to have a focus. Where do we want to go? How do we go? And when will we go? So that collectively we will do that. So I am very happy that it is going to be led by very well seasoned technocrats, not politicians, technocrats who know their left from right, who support the cause of it. And I think let's all push and support them because our region, though I cannot say it is totally lacking behind because it is one of the progressive regions per data. Okay, so it's just that the way and manner we want it to develop is not of expectant. It's like we are not meeting there. So for me, I think I call on everybody who loves Upper East.
Professor Via started one.
Yes.
We are building another one. How
No,
different?
they are together.
No.
They are just same.
As
They're
in-
just same. Yes, they are just same. Because this one is focused on tourism. Prof's plan was also focused on tourism, agro business. The same thing, mining. I get what I'm saying. And
So
all
let
these
me
things,
land.
yes.
What I'm saying is,
Yes.
he started one.
Yes.
Minister is also starting another one. What is the guarantee? How different is this? How are we structuring this?
That's what I'm saying.
Such that the next minister that comes doesn't put it somewhere and pursue their area of interest, or such that we compel the next person, not compel, but
Yes, compel is the right word you're using. Yes, I think
to use
yes.
to use it.
I think this is a very good narrative you have brought. You see, if you have a plan that you don't follow it, and you jettison it, that means that you don't have focus. Then it means you don't have a plan. So I'm very happy that it has come because, like I'm saying, Prof started it, but he couldn't finish it before. Unfortunately, he was removed from office, and that's why when Honorable Atanga came, Donatus came, there were calls on him to make sure that he goes to pick the pieces and then patch them and then implement them, of which he has done. Okay, like I'm saying, let's all support the blueprint let's all support the call. This is not partisan. And like you said, rightly, this is our blueprint. Which person, which government that comes must make sure that this blueprint is followed to the latter. That's the only way we can develop. That's the only way we follow, frameworks. But if we don't do that, that means we will continue to be suffering. That's why even nationalistically, a lot of things have gone wayward. Okay, NDC will come and start a project, a process very well, nicely, and people will come and destroy it and say we want to build our own things. I get what I'm saying. Probably MPP may start something, and then NDC will come and say no, because if I do this, MPP will think that they will want to take credit and all that. So this is something we need to eschew, we need to avoid, and then focus on what is good for us. We are a people. We want development. We want progress. And you cannot do that without having a plan. Because this is going to be a plan for you. So I think that it is a good call. I think it is going to be launched around next month, isn't it?
This month.
This month, okay.
Starts on the 29th.
29, very good. So I think that it's a very good call. The media, you have a very serious role to play. You don't come and jettison it and poo-poo it. Say, oh, this one, are you sure it is realistic? Why is it not realistic? I get what I'm saying. Let us make it happen. Let us make it realistic.
So
as a people.
Professor Avia Enso has asked that the plan must be mainstreamed into a national policy. I mean, what do you think?
But my brother, I think I read it somewhere. I think the good professor knows that you can never have a plan without it being mainstreamed. Because if you look at the general focus, agro-business, this government is focusing on agro-business. Even there's a secretariat for that. I think there's Dr. Otukono or something like that. I get what I'm saying. He is into agro-business. I think he has a secretariat, a presidential staffer in charge of that. I get what I'm saying. Trade also has something similar. Mining. He also talks about mining. I get what I'm saying. Mining is part. I get what I'm talking about. It talks about self-reliance and all that. But I think for me, looking at the blueprint, what is going to be launched, the PEL, looking at that, and the national system or agenda, they are same. They are same. My point is that let us all support it. Let us all bring our ideas on board. It is not because we have left it to the technocrats. We can approach them and give them what we also think that we can make our inputs so that together they work well. We shouldn't just leave it to them alone, but we can also suggest to them. If you don't have anything, they can also when they are in the launch. So if some of us are there, we will tell them that they should leave there. I know they have a platform where people can make suggestions and inputs, so that together we prosper.
Have you suggested anything yet?
Oh no, I haven't yet.
Do you have intentions of?
Oh yeah, so it is yet to be launched, isn't it? That is the day everything will come out.
So what would you be suggesting?
Oh, like what we have just said here. It should be made that it's concrete. Nobody should come and change it. If you're a minister and you come, please make sure you follow it. If you're a government and you come, make sure you do what? You follow it.
Out, and it happens that the NDC is voted out and a new regional minister from a different, say, butterfly party comes in. Because it wasn't their party that instituted it, it becomes a difficulty. And I like the part that the minister, makes clear that this is not political. It is a regional agenda. How do you think that we can drum down this message, saying that all of us accept it? And this time, I don't want you to speak as an NDC member because this is a regional.
Like an NDC member.
Oh, for some of the things you said, you spoke like an NDC member.
But I'm NDC, a proud NDC. Aren't you feeling the good governance? You are feeling good governance.
Yeah. So, how do we drum down this message for everyone to accept that this is not politics? It shouldn't be that it is the NDC that did it, but it is a regional minister that brought the people together to put down a document that is going to guide us as a region, so that we know that, okay, even if you are building your house, you know that, okay, this house I'm going to build, I want to have a fine kitchen, I want to have 2 bedrooms, I want to have this. Even if it's a local house, you want to have a benga, you want to have a nandini, you want to have this, you want to have this. How do we do that?
I think I've just said that. One, I say that I like the way the minister said. He said it is non-partisan. That one is fair. It's a very good pillar. Two, all those he has mentioned who are going to lead them are not politicians.
Unknown.
They are not, they are not politicians. I don't know them to be frontline politicians. Okay, they are technocrats. You know what I'm talking about? They are technocrats. And so they will bring their expertise on board. I get what I'm saying? They will not be political about this. And the fact that the minister has said it's not political, fair enough, that kills the matter. So now it is left unto all of us by the idea to get involved. Let us not say NDC government brought the idea. Because MPP government had a lot of ministers after Avia, they never did anything, they never had any plan. And NDC has come and they have plan. We MPP people will not get involved. That is not a good attitude. You get what I'm saying? That is not a good, development sort of mentality. You get what I'm saying? Yes, we know MPP didn't have any plan for the region. Never. They didn't do anything. Prof started it. After Prof left, unfortunately, 2017, I think Tangoba and Co came. And then Yakubu, and then Hafiz. None of them had any plan for us. And so let's not use that one as something that is painful. That now another NDC government has come and
So-
has now.
So you see where you are even going.
I am not going political. I'm just, you see, facts are sacrosanct, and facts sometimes, they prick. What I'm saying is that not the truth? That's the truth.
You are.
That's that's one thing about we are Africans. The problem is that facts are facts, and it shouldn't be painful that you didn't do it and somebody has come to do it. So because of that, it is paining me. That's why I'm trying to eliminate that. I'm saying that yes, people might be thinking that MPP didn't have any plan for the people of Upper East, and NDC has brought a plan. So because of that, we will not support it. That's what I'm saying, that is not a good mentality. Let us not do that. Whether CPP, PNC, MPP, whether you brought the idea or you didn't bring the idea, let's support it. That makes you a patriot. That makes you a Democrat. But to fold your hands to say, as usual, family, that's like a Pacma. Bambo say, like Inge. Maraka Inge, to Bama Bota, to Inge to you, or about Inge to the Bihila. This is what I don't want. I get what I'm saying? It is that I don't want. If you have the heart of Upper East at heart, hold this as your brainchild. Though you didn't do it, but hold it as your brainchild. The people who are leading it are not MPP, they're not NDC. They are technocrats. Bring your ideas on board. What you have. If you think that Bawumia has something to do for Upper East, consult him and let him add that. If you think that your national leadership have something to add, consult them. What do they have to help Upper East? Though 8 years, they didn't do anything, but you think that they have gone to sit at home. They have thought about it twice. What do they have? They should bring it on board. And let's progress. Let's move ahead. This is how we build a region. This is how we build a country. If we all do this, we all move ahead. You see, I've always said that there's politics and there's politics. Look, and politics has a season. That's why a country we sat and we plan, as we have planned in the Upper East, that we have a season for campaign. We have a season for registration. We have a season for election. This time, it's not a season for politics. This time, it's a season. We already have our performing president, performing government. People of this country have given them the mandate and they are delivering. Let us all support them. If you have an idea, if you have something genuine, something good, bring it on board. At the end of the day, if you have a good breath, it is not Alfred only that is going to breathe that breath. It's not you alone. All of us will enjoy. You get what I'm
we are
saying?
looking at
This is the attitude I want to put across this morning. That if you are an Upper Easterner and you are listening to me, whether you're MPP, you're CPP, you are whatever, please, this is a good plan for the people of Upper East region.
Okay.
It is for all of us.
So the Pearl
So let not nobody say that
seeks to
it is
raise
NDC that is bringing it. So out of-
8.6 billion
Mhm.
Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Do we have what it takes to mobilize?
Oh, why not? You must be confident,
Mm.
optimistic. Any successful person is always the optimist. You can't be a pessimist and you want to. Why? Me, I was even thinking that you should have even gotten to 10 billion.
How are we going to
Why?
raise
How are we
it?
going to? Why? We have resources.
Mm.
We have people. We have businessmen. And you get what I'm saying? We have resources. We have deposits. We have people. You alone. If you even have, you give us 5,000. You just give 5,000. Kalala, you give 2,000. My brother, do 2,000. Small. Everybody. That's what I'm saying. All of us, let's own it. We have people, rich people in Upper East. You get what I'm saying? We have NDC rich people. We have CPP. Everybody. That's why I said that. Let's own this as the people of Upper East. All of us, let's come together and support it with our strength, our mind, and our resources. So, like I said, I know the platform we opened. I'm not speaking for the Pearl, but I'm a concerned member because I think when it is implemented, it will help us. And I'm saying that I know very well that their platform will be, will be known. That all of you contribute. I think you sitting here, at least you have something small to contribute, realize this amount. You have something small. Even if you don't have, you have something small, some idea. Is that not it? Everybody has an idea. So that's why we want it to be inclusive. And all of us should come together and support. I get what I'm saying. We have a lot of look, we have a lot of resources.
Today you've enjoyed
I've enjoyed. I've not I always enjoy
so much time.
Oh no. But that's the attitude of the MPP. They don't go to stations. They don't go to stations. And that's how do you want to win,
Okay.
without going to stations?
So in wrapping up, I want us to put all of this together.
Yeah.
I mean, agribusiness, agriculture is one of the things the regional minister talks about. I mean, we were known as a region
Yes.
that was full of farmers. We
Yes.
were predominantly farmers. Now
Yes.
the mining has come,
Yes.
and we have about 7 to 8 of our districts. We have 15, but
Yes,
about
yes.
7 to 8
Yes.
of our
Almost.
districts now. They have mining activities
Really.
happening there. So definitely the mining has taken part of the